Here are 5 simple tips and tools for you as a new tax lien investor to be able to go and get into this business and start buying your first tax liens or tax deeds so that you can make this business work, buy property for up to 90% below market value, and earn yourself anywhere between 8 to 36% interest. So let's dive in to this. So one of the very first tools that you're going to use that's very effective, very simple, and free is a task management tool that's called Asana. Okay, and not Asana that you go in and you soak and you steam and relax in. This is Asana. It is a tool for keeping organized, because if there's one thing and one mistake you're going to make as a new investor, is it's probably going to get messy for you. So I want you to be organized. And one of the best ways to do this is with this tool called Asana. And basically the way it works is there's plenty of task management softwares out there. I use this one. So you can use whatever one you want, but as long as you're using one. So for most folks watching, they've never probably used one of these. So go to asana.com and get it. You can use an app and it's on the desktop. And here's what I love about it. You can organize every single county that you're in and log all of the dates and things like that so that you have a nice spot where all of your auctions are in a list, okay? And basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to be very organized, and you can organize them by date. So in one spot, you have this nice list of the auctions coming up by the date, by the time, and then you can go in and you can research your lists and you can store everything in one spot. So that is very, very useful to stay organized, because you don't want to have pieces of paper and things like that. And remember, the more organized you are, the more money you're going to make in this business, and especially in a world full of distractions, social media, things like that. Okay? All right, so as we get into this, I'm Dustin Hahn. I specialize in tax liens and deeds. I've been helping people for a long time. I've done hundreds of these. I've helped thousands of people. Many of these folks have become full-time investors, and many have went on to become millionaires and get life-changing deals in this business. So if you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Ask a question in the comments. For anyone that subscribes, I like to give you a totally free mini course called the ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing. This thing is totally free. On-demand trainings, Tax Lien and Deed 101. This will walk you through literally step by step, no problem. It's totally free. I don't ask for credit card or anything. My gift to you is my way of saying thanks for tuning in. So subscribe, like, click the more info button when you want to go ahead and check that out, okay? So that's tool number 1. Now the second tool, kind of obvious here. Well, not obvious, but one of the tools I like to use is a site called onlinejobs.ph. And it's kind of a tool, but also a tip to work with a virtual assistant, because remember, when you're doing this, you're going to be busy. You're going to get really busy. So you're probably working a full-time job right now, and you want to be able to organize your time so that you're doing the highest value, the highest productivity things. And a lot of this business is spending hours and hours going through lists, screening things, getting rid of the junk, or finding properties that meet your standards to bid on. So rather than doing that, you can literally arbitrage the US dollar, where in the Philippines, it's like 10 or 20 times. So you can get somebody for $2-3 an hour, and that's like the equivalent of 10 or 20 bucks an hour in the US, and that will really allow you to scale and get things done. And the cool thing there is opposite times. So while you're sleeping, they can be working on the list. You wake up, you have a fresh list ready to go, and it's a great way to do it. And the next thing as well is tip number 3. When you get the virtual assistant, use WhatsApp. Okay, and here's why. What you're gonna do is when you're going out, say you're going to a deed sale, or you're driving what we call driving properties, which is looking at the properties that are coming to auction. What we do is we have a WhatsApp internet chat with our virtual assistant live as we go. So the virtual assistant will help pull the list. You narrow it down to the properties you want to look at. You're hitting the road, you're cruising. And as you pull up to the property, you take pictures of that property. And then the virtual assistant can be taking those pictures and putting it into Asana for you. They can be doing the research for you so that when you're done driving properties for the day, you come back to your house or your hotel and everything's organized. Boom. You're getting right into organizing property to go ahead and bid on the best ones, okay? So the next tool you can use is this program or a software like PropStream or Propwire. Now, PropStream is paid. They give you 7 days. Propwire is very similar. It is free, and it's a really good site to be able to get comps on properties and see what things are selling for. So my next tip for you is to try to contact the homeowner before the sale and maybe scoop up the property pre-auction. And we do this, and some of our best deals have come by contacting the owner pre-auction. So sometimes we might knock on the door, or sometimes the tip in the tool here is to use a program called reiskipcom. You can send them a text message, you can call them, you can send them some mail, and pick up the property before the auction. Now, one of the things I like about a pre-auction deal is you can see inside the property. You don't have to bid against anybody. You can use a regular title company if you want. You can wholesale that property and flip it. So there is a lot of advantages of doing it pre-auction if you can. Now, a lot of them are going to go to sale. Realistically, a lot of the times you won't be able to get a hold of the homeowner, but a lot of the times you will. Okay, and that's really what you need to internalize for this business. Is it's about like an endless offense of different angles on the same property, and then eventually things will bite. And some auctions just goes in flows, right? Maybe 1 month you don't get anything, but maybe the second month you get 3. Maybe you go to 4 auctions, you don't get anything, and on the 5th auction you get 7 properties. Okay. We were just chatting, when was it? Like a couple years ago, we went to Arkansas, and we went to like 2 auctions, didn't get anything, and then we got like 8 properties over the next 2 auctions, and some crazy killer deals. Like we bought one property as is for 30, sold it a couple days later for over 50, didn't do anything to it. Now, that's not the cheapest property, but hey, 20 grand in a couple days, we will take it, okay? And my last tip is to join some local real estate groups. Start doing some networking. Start getting and building your contacts. You know, you want to find who's the real estate attorney in town. You know, who's taking care of the probate, stuff like that, and becoming a rounded investor. Okay, so now it's time for you to get started. If you haven't bought a tax lien yet, today's the day. This is the week. And one thing I've been saying lately, you know, this video might get a couple hundred views, it might get a couple thousand views. And what I can tell you is, you know, even if 1 or 2% of the people watch this video go out and get property, some of them are going to get property tomorrow. Some are going to get property today. And that's one property that you could have had that they're scooping out from under your feet. So that should bother you. Most people aren't going to do anything. They're going to put it off. They're going to be lazy, and that's just the way of the internet. But if you're one of the people who take action, this business can reward you and allow you to do what you want. Like it helped me quit my job from the oil field, and I've seen it make a lot of millionaires. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, thumbs up if you like the video. From there, once again, the free mini course below, the ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing, will walk you through this step-by-step, exactly what to say, what to do to the county. Got another thing, 100 tax lien and deed facts you must know. All of it is free. Click the more info button, Tax Lien and Deed Investing 101. I'm not going to trick you and try to get your credit card or anything. My gift to you. And then from there, if you want my help, you can book a call with us, and we can help save you a few years of trial and error and build you a plan for investing. So on that note, thanks a lot for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll continue to do my best to help you on your tax lien journey. All right, see you soon.